This creature is literally a living dinosaur, a predator that's been haunting people's nightmares for centuries. It's a relic from an ancient world, perfected over millions of years. When you look into the murky waters of the southeastern United States, a living dinosaur is staring right back at you. We all know they're powerful, and we know they're dangerous. You know that crazy explosive strike from a water surface that looked totally still. Their jaws can crush a turtle's shell like it's a pebble. For most people, the American alligator is a monster story that is swimming and breathing under the water. But is that all there is to it? What if I told you that this feared hunter is actually the secret architect of its entire ecosystem? That without it, the world of cypress swamps and huge marshes would literally collapse? You are about to see a side of the American alligator you have never seen before. To really get this animal, we have to look past the teeth and see the world it creates. Section 1: The Unexpected Engineer. Across the wetlands of Florida, Louisiana, and Georgia, the seasons bring insane change. During the long, hot dry season, the water that keeps this landscape alive starts to just vanish. Ponds shrink, streams dry up, and the marsh can turn into a cracked-out desert for the thousands of species of fish, amphibians, and bugs that need water. It's a desperate race against time. But this is where our ancient predator reveals its most shocking secret. It's not just a hunter, it's a builder, an engineer. Using its insane snout, its powerful body, and that massive tail, the alligator goes to work. It shoves mud, clears out muck, and digs gigantic holes in the ground. These are famously known as gator holes. And these are not just muddy puddles, they are life-saving oases. As everything else dries up, the gator holes hold on to the last bits of water, becoming these crowded, bustling sanctuaries. Fish, snails, frogs, and salamanders all pile into these alligator-made pools, which lets them survive the absolute worst droughts. But the guest list gets even crazier. Birds like herons and egrets show up to the gator holes, which become an all-you-can-eat buffet. Even mammals like deer and raccoons come for a drink. The alligator, just by digging a pool for itself, provides the last resort for dozens of other species. This is why scientists call the American alligator a keystone species. Think of it like this: just like a keystone in an arch holds the whole thing up, the alligator supports the entire structure of its ecosystem. You take the alligator out, and the whole arch crumbles. Without gator holes, countless animals would die in the dry season, and they couldn't repopulate the area when the rains finally come back. But Section 2, a softer side. The classic image of an alligator is a lonely, cold-blooded killer. So, are they just mindless eating machines? The answer is way more complicated and, honestly, pretty incredible. The alligator's role as a creator doesn't just stop at landscaping. It extends to one of the most surprising displays of tenderness in all of nature. This feared predator is an unbelievably devoted parent. It all starts at the nest. For the entire 65-day incubation period, the mother alligator stays close. She guards her unhatched young with insane intensity, fighting off any predators like raccoons that try to get close. And then, something amazing happens. When they're ready to hatch, the baby alligators start making high-pitched chirps from inside their eggs. Hearing this, the mother comes back and gently digs the nest open, helping her tiny, vulnerable babies get out. What happens next is one of the most insane and bizarre scenes in the animal kingdom. The mother alligator, whose jaws can clamp down with enough force to crack bone, uses that same mouth with the softest touch. She carefully picks up her hatchlings, sometimes dozens of them, and carries them in her mouth to the safety of the water. It's a wild combination of immense power and gentle care. This parental duty doesn't stop. The young alligators, with their bright yellow stripes, stick with their mother for protection, sometimes for 1 to 2 years. They form a group called a pod or creche, and she will fiercely defend them from absolutely anything that looks like a threat. When a baby gator feels threatened, it lets out a distress call, and the mother will literally roar back and rush to help. In a world where most reptiles just lay eggs and leave, the American alligator is in its own league with its long and protective maternal care. Section 3, The Survivor and Savior. The story of the alligator isn't just about how important it is to the ecosystem, but its own insane survival story. By the mid-20th century, this ancient creature was facing extinction. Unregulated hunting for its valuable skin had wiped out populations everywhere. Combine that with massive habitat loss from draining wetlands, and the alligator's future looked hopeless. Then, in 1967, it was listed as endangered and given federal protection. This single move, led by wildlife agencies, stopped the crazy hunting and gave the species a chance to rebound. And it didn't just rebound, it exploded. The alligator's recovery is now one of the greatest conservation success stories in American history. The populations bounced back so hard that in 1987, just 20 years after being listed as endangered, the American alligator was declared fully recovered. From the very brink of being wiped out forever, this amazing reptile is now thriving, with huge populations back to doing their essential work in the wetlands. The American alligator is so much more than some relic. It's a master architect of the wetlands. It's a keystone species whose existence guarantees the survival of dozens of others. It's a tender mother, a hardcore survivor, and a powerful symbol of what we can achieve with dedicated conservation. They aren't just predators, they are guardians of an entire ecosystem. The alligator story is a huge reminder that our first impression of an animal is almost always wrong. It challenges us to look beyond the scary reputation and appreciate the complex, critical role these animals play in keeping our world healthy. If this video changed how you see alligators, share it with a friend to spread some appreciation for these incredible animals. And for more deep dives into the hidden lives of the world's most insane creatures, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.